Hi guys, and for those who don't know me, my name is Brandon Maxwell, and today I'm going to be telling you about my coming out story. So, growing up, I always knew that I was different from all the other boys and girls. How I know? I didn't really know how, I just knew. I knew that I was attracted to the same sex, and those feelings only got stronger when I reached in junior high. All throughout my junior high year, I got teased and called fag and queer and all these different other names, so my self-esteem was brought down really low. I became depressed. I even thought about suicide. It wasn't until I met my fling that I had in junior high that changed my outlook on everything. As well, my fling that I had in junior high, I came out to my friends as bisexual because I knew that I liked the same sex, but I wasn't sure if whether I was ready to come out as gay or not. Towards the middle of my junior high year, my folks and I moved away, so I had to break it off with my spring fling. So we drove down to Douglas, Wyoming, and we enrolled me into the junior high year, to the remainder of my school year. This wasn't until I met one of my good friends that I had met in the beginning of my junior high year that had moved away and asked if I was gay. I was at a dramatic, pause moment in my life where I had to actually breathe and calm down and actually think to myself, am I gay? Do I like men? It took me a while to actually come up with that answer, but finally, I announced it to her that I was. And she gave me nothing but love and joy and support. Now I have met my first official boyfriend in junior high. His name was Richard. And since it's me freshly coming out of the closet, I had no idea what I was in for. He opened my eyes to so many different things, and I couldn't be any more proud. One fateful day, when me and Richard were walking to class, he turned around and looked at me and pulled me in close and decided to kiss me. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention and I kissed him back, and there were a couple teachers and students that were appalled by my actions and his actions. So they had called the principal, and the principal had called me down into his office and told me that I need to call my mother. And I looked at him and said, why? He said, because a couple of students and faculty have complained that you were caught kissing a boy and they found it rather offensive. Which was basically his terms of saying, I'm homophobic and I don't believe in what you're doing. So I called my mom and I told her, Mom, I was caught in school kissing another guy. She told me on the phone that she will talk to me after school. So all day I spent wondering and worrying if what my mom and my stepdad were going to say to me when they found out that I was gay. So at the end of school, I got on the school bus and was dropped off at the school bus stop and walked home. I opened the door and my mom said, come sit down. So me, my mom, and my stepdad all sat down at the kitchen table, and I told them, they asked, well, are you gay? And I told them, yeah, I am. And they kind of were quiet for a minute, and then they told me, well, we're going to love you no matter what, whether you're gay or... Let's fast forward to my high school years. So when I moved to Cheyenne, I was freshly out of the closet and I was going to a new school. So I didn't know how the school was going to react to having a gay kid, an open gay kid in their school. So the first day of school, I was bombarded by this girl named Cassie, and she asked if I was gay, and I told her no. And now that I look back at it, I kind of laugh at it because I'm like, why did I even do that in the first place? So I spent all day going to my classes and thinking and wondering why, I'm out. I don't know why I lied to her. So lunchtime comes around, I find Cassie and tell her, Cassie, I'm sorry I lied, but yes, I am gay. Later on during that day, Cassie introduced me to her group of friends. and her group of friends all asked if I was gay, and I told them, yes, I am. They not once said anything. They didn't judge me. They didn't care. They just said, that's cool. Come hang out with us. During the beginning of my junior high and ending of my junior high and high school years, I had met my second boyfriend. His name was Casey. I fell in love with Casey hardcore. I mean, he was my everything. He was my first, and he still to this very day owns a big piece of my heart. He pretty much just, he opened my eyes a little bit more to, and making me come out of my shell and making me more comfortable being around another guy. Hop now to 2014. Hi guys, so as you all can tell is that I've been out of the closet for quite some time. And every time that I have met or come in contact with someone new, they know that I'm gay, all they do is show love and support, and that is so, it's awesome. So pretty much every day that I wake up and I turn on my camera, I know that I have your guys' love and support, all my friends and family's support, and you know, just knowing that that we are taking baby steps in society to accepting gays and lesbians and transgenders and bisexuals is just something that has been long overdue and is is being taken care of as we speak now. I couldn't be any more happier, and I honestly, a lot of people say, well, if you weren't out of the closet, what would you do different? And I honestly, I wouldn't do anything different. I love who I am, and I hope that people love me for who I am, and it doesn't matter if I'm gay. I mean, I just want them to love me for who I am, and I will love them for who they are. I mean, so I guess my big message here is that if you are thinking about or coming out of the closet, just know that you're not alone in this world. There are tons and millions of people around the world today that are coming out and getting so much love and support, and then for the people who don't have the love and support, we got your back. 100% we've got your back. And if you can surround yourself with people who love you for who you are, you'll do just fine in this world. Alright guys, so I hope you liked this video and I enjoyed making it, and I guess I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, and happy National Coming Out Day, guys!